hosting me and giving me the chance to bring you guys some exclusive gameplay that you see on the screen here. This video is going to cover everything. It is going to be my honest review of Call of Duty WarZone. We're going to talk about the facts. We're going to talk about everything in it. I'm going to give you guys some tips when it comes to it. And then tomorrow, we will talk about the plunder game mode. So let's just get into this. Like I said, turn on your notifications. Make sure you have that bell rung. And make sure you have your YouTube notifications on so you never miss an upload. Drop a like, guys. And if you have any questions, put them in the comment section or tweet at me, and I will answer them as quick as I can. So let's start off with the obvious. WarZone is a free-to-play battle royale game with an extra respawn mode, which we'll talk about, that you can download and play for free, and it is cross-platform. Now, let me specify really quick, okay? That means it's free to play. You do not have to have Modern Warfare. If you don't own Modern Warfare and you have a PlayStation 4, you can go download WarZone and play right now. Now, you won't have access to everything that you would if you had Modern Warfare when it comes to your skins and your stuff like that, your custom guns, all that stuff, but you can go play, and you can play with friends cross-platform. Completely free to play. You do not have to own Modern Warfare. I want to reiterate that one more time, which is huge. It's absolutely huge. So let's go through the list. I'm going to tell you everything that I can tell you about it, get you started for when you actually jump in there and play. The map is huge. Probably the biggest Battle Royale map I've seen. And it's not only huge, it's stunning. It is absolutely gorgeous. And they were telling us how they did it. In the past, you take like files and you copy paste buildings to build out these maps and to do things. They didn't do it that way. They custom made and custom designed every single building in the WarZone Battle Royale map. Every single one. Every one you see is custom designed. So you're never going to feel like you're just walking into a copy-pasted hut. Let's take Fortnite, for instance. You go in a building and then it looks really familiar when you go in that building again somewhere on the other side of the map. You're not going to get that with WarZone. Every building you go in and go around, every structure, every point of interest is custom made, which you guys are going to see. You're going to see in there. You're going to appreciate it. You're going to be like, wow, this is actually cool. So the groups you can play right now is 1 solos, 2 and 3 people, which is what we played. Me, Drifter, and Charlie Intel played together. That's the gameplay you guys are probably seeing on the screen right now. And you're probably going to ask, well, are they going to put squads in it for? I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. I know it's 150 people right now, and I did hear talks that in the future, possibly, maybe nothing confirmed, that it could go up to 200. But right now it's 150, and playing with threes, with trios, felt really, really good. The game is fast. And I know you're going to think the opposite of that. You think Battle Royale, 150 people, but this map is absolutely massive, Jimmy. And I thought the same thing. But the way they have the gas coming in and the way the rotation works with the circles and the looting is fast, which we'll talk about in a minute, the whole game feels fast. It does not feel like a long, drawn-out ordeal, which was something that I instantly liked about it. You drop in, you have a pistol, you do not start with your fist. And I want to compare the map one more time visually to Blackout. Blackout's a really good-looking map. This one takes it to an entire another level. Yeah, I'm not joking. I'm not drinking Kool-Aid. You'll see when you actually drop in. So some stuff you want to look for when you're on the map. You drop in, you have your pistol. Obviously, you're going to go try to loot. There are buy stations set up throughout the map where you can go buy kill streaks. That's the only way that you can get kill streaks in the Battle Royale version on WarZone, okay? You go to the buy stations, you can buy kill streaks, you can buy stuff like that. You can even buy respawn tokens, or revive tokens if you want to talk about that. Actually, we'll jump on that really quick. So, and this was a huge part of the game mode and a huge part of the meta. Every game we played, at least one of us would die, and then the others would have to go get enough cash to buy us back. I think it was like 4,500 bucks, and it worked that way where we always had a chance. We always had a chance because if one guy was alive, he could go try to go out and get enough money and bring us back. And every game we played, that's what happened. One or two of us would die, the other would bring us back, and then we would go on into the game towards the end game, which was really, really cool. So yes, you can actually spawn back in. There's two ways. One is the buy station where you buy the revive, and the other is the Gulag. Now, custom guns, let me talk about that. I'm going to bounce back and forth here. The only way you get custom guns is if they drop in supply crates or loot crates or whatever, balloons that come down. We'll talk about that more here in a minute. The Gulag. You've heard it. You've heard the leaks. It is true. So, when you die for the first time at a certain time limit, when it gets to a certain part of the match, this is not possible. But until then, if you die, you go into the Gulag and you are going to 1v1 for your life and being able to come back with your team. But it's not just that, okay? You get in the Gulag and you're in the upper level of the Gulag looking down at the showers, right? So you are spectating whoever is 1v1ing. If you have a partner that died with you, you could be spectating him while he is fighting his 1v1 and you could be calling out to him where the enemy is. But on top of that, you can throw rocks at the enemy. So if you're up there waiting for your turn, you have rocks in your hand that you can throw down on the enemy, which actually stuns them and help your teammate out in